I've just got a question, Mary, I was sort of thinking about. So you've interviewed so many people, and obviously we've both listened in, and you hear all these polarizing views on safety. And what do you think are some of the most pressing challenges that we face as a profession?
Okay, so hard truth time.
Yeah, please.
we love
please.
it.
I think that there is a challenge to develop community within safety. And I think some people are doing a fantastic job of it. You guys are doing a great job. Elisa Lynch is doing a great job. Lots of people are doing a great job. So I don't want to say that no one is thinking of this. However, I see rifts happening primarily on LinkedIn. Now on LinkedIn, there's an incentive to look clever because it's a professional thing and that sort of thing. But I think that there's a difference between productive debate, which is very helpful, but that comes with that sense of humble inquiry, right? That's what makes it productive. And I've seen a lot of yeah.
Bad apples, Mary. Is that like there's a like I know exactly what you're saying, yeah, and I definitely agree with what you said about. Like Josh and I always talk about this community that we're trying to build, and you see the guys on LinkedIn sometimes try to bash that.
Yeah, and I think part of it, and I'm going to draw a little from content strategy because there's a fantastic community in content strategy because it's the understanding that everyone advocates for the user, right? But in safety, there's no real competition. Everyone's advocating for the worker. Right? So you have that in common. And sometimes it feels in comments like people are looking to pick apart semantic differences and just look for what's different. You have so much in common. But that community I'm talking about was developed intentionally there, and which is the kind of thing you're doing. It's the work you're doing right now, is that intentional development of community. So I think it's important. And yeah, there's that. And then the other thing is that I think there may be, from what I've seen, a lack of diversity in the safety community. And I think it would benefit from more. And I'm speaking in some ways from women I've spoken to, I've interviewed. And
you've got two white middle-aged guys here.
Yeah, I know. What am I going to say? At least you're not the mediocre variety, right?
Yeah, we're definitely not boring.
I'm married to a middle-aged white guy. That's fine. It's not that. It's just that we all draw from our own experience. We all have our own biases, and the workers that we're trying to keep safe are diverse. They don't all speak English as a first language. They don't all come from the country they're working in, right? So, yeah, I think, and I don't really know how to tackle it. There are David Daniels talks about it on one of my shows, but also on psychological safety podcast, whose name is escaping me at the moment.
Yep. Another one. But like we
could go back in and have a look.
Yeah, we actually do appreciate your feedback in that, in that frame of diversity, because we see it in our workplaces. It's not through lack of trying as well. Like, we do try and be as inclusive as possible. With the book club, Steve, I reckon we're 50-50 male, female who turn up, and, we just try and make it as safe a place as possible for anyone and anyone who's interested in showing up. So look, sorry, go Mary.
Oh, and I was going to say, and it's a wider system. I mean, I don't expect you to solve inequalities, but and safety people aren't necessarily responsible for hiring or wage gaps, all that kind of stuff. I just think that it's a challenge that can't be ignored. That's happening. Yeah,
no, agree. And look, with the sense of community, I mean, Steve and I always say, look, everyone's entitled to, earn a dime. Everyone's entitled to make money, but there's got to be genuine times where it is about the community and bringing people together and sharing ideas and having diverse thoughts. So